Well, I was gonna turn the big main light off, but I think I finally dialed it in. Had to drop or change the audio, whatever it is, to 100 milliseconds, and it seems to be lining up pretty good with my voice as far as the video and the audio. And there's no echo, so I know that the webcam's not also picking up the audio. Fuck. I don't. I just don't understand. I would expect it if it was like a Bluetooth connection. That if I was using a camera, um, and a camera that was Bluetooth connected, I would assume there might be some kind of delay. But it's a direct USB cord from the camera into my laptop. I don't understand why there is a delay with the audio. But whatever. I'm not a computer engineer, and I think I fixed it. Did a podcast last week and then which was amazing, almost 2 hours, like an hour and 57 minutes long, and it was an incredible conversation with a very intelligent person and just a good person, and just I loved it. And then I watched the video back, and there was an incredibly noticeable delay. It was like um, I would say a sentence, um, you know, knock knock, but it was more like um, knock knock. Like you could hear the audio obviously before you would see both of our mouths move. It was so fucking tedious. I'm hoping that Wondershare software I think I downloaded to edit some of these files. I'm hoping I can edit it in that. I think it'll give me two tracks, like the audio track and the video track, in two separate things, and I'm thinking it'll let me line them up better because that's a really good podcast I want to be able to publish. Worst case scenario, I only publish it on Spotify and it's audio only, but I really want to publish the video, but it's unwatchable on video just because of that delay. So, oh, all right, get over it, Ken. This is part of the process. I just thought it would be as simple as plug and play. When you get the USB webcam, um, I thought it would be that easy, but all right. I'm always learning stuff. This is what I crave my entire life, right? I want to learn stuff. So stop getting mad about it. Oh, it's my Friday. Get a couple days off. Whew. Yeah. We were behind the eight ball all day today at work because I always work the mid shift on Wednesdays, and because a couple of people are on vacation, a couple of supervisors, and well, a supervisor and my manager. They switched around where I was supposed to be the opening soup today, and I didn't know that. So I get a call at like 9:42 this morning from one of the AGMs, and Pat's like, "You were supposed to be here at 9 o'clock." I'm like, "Great! I live 10 minutes away. I'll get there quick." Thank God, Jonathan Lloyd. Ooh, I shouldn't say his last name. Thank God, Jonathan was there to started at 9:45 to at least kind of deal with stuff. But I walked in right at 10 and got things going. Had a sick call, so again we were behind the eight ball all day. Finally got caught up around 6:15 when I left. Um, but yeah, everybody stepped up. Great team today, and we had Heather back. She hasn't been out there for a little while for business reasons is all I can say. So anyway, but got to spend the whole day out there with her, and she friggin' rocks. So Elena, Heather, John, Chip, Adam, uh, David, covering, filling in on the soup roll. So that was awesome. Was that all we had today? God, that was a light shift. So Jonathan was there when I first got there, and then Elena came in, and then me, and then Chip, and then David, and Adam. God, we had 6 people today. That is a super light crew. Gosh, damn. And booked on appointments all day. So, yeah, it was super fun for my Friday. Ugh. And So my schedule was supposed to be 9 a.m. to 5:30. I didn't. I clocked in at 10, so all day I'm looking forward to. Cool. It'll kind of be like going back to my part-time days where I only have to work a less than 8-hour shift. I was still planning on leaving at 5:30, but we got close to 5:30, and I'm like, and Chip's guilt tripping me in. Is like, you haven't put in any hours yet, man. You didn't clock in until 10. You got to stay. But once we got to like close to 5:30, we were still kind of behind the 8 ball trying to play catch up. So of course I stayed over, and made sure they were good before I left. Got a great crew out there though. Um, what else to say? Nickelback documentary coming up March 29th, Friday night. It's a very limited release, but I'm so happy the Kiggins Theater in downtown Vancouver got it. So 7 p.m. Friday night. Gonna watch that amazing documentary with Pam, Sean, and Ann. It's gonna be awesome. And then going directly from there, because that is also Justin's last day at Costco. So they're getting together at Big Al's. So we'll go from there to meet them for some bowling and shenanigans and my last chance to irritate the hell out of Justin. I'm sure I'll see him more. It's not like the last time I'll see him, but we're not going to work together anymore. So he's on to being a firefighter. Cheers to that, buddy. That's awesome. Happy for you. You definitely put in your time at Costco, and roll that 401k over if it makes sense into your public employees retirement. It might just make sense to leave the 4. I don't know. Whatever. You're not an idiot, even though I tell you are all the time. Let's see. Let's see how the mic picks up this. You know I have to play guitar for you jackasses. Oh. And actually, like I said, I'm not posting this, so I don't think I am. A year from now, maybe I will. I might set on it for that long and decide for some stupid reason I should. But I am happy that you can get to see all the paint. Because normally when I do the stuff solo in here, it's just my face. You only see the thing on the wall behind me. But now you see the Patriot throws on the headboard. And there's one on the actual bed. You can see, I think you can see this stuff. So the top one says... Gillette Stadium, home of the New England Patriots, established 1960. Games weekly, 1 Patriot Place, Foxborough. Seats 7. It says seats $7 only. Wow, that's funny. And then the one right below it, the smaller one, is a Patriot logo with Best Dad. Yeah, that's me. I'm just doing this because, it's picking it up. Because there's nobody here, so I can be as loud as I want. I see the souls of so many friends, and I see us all back here again. The sandy floors and ceiling fans, a Rastafari in a one-man band with songs that fill my memories like a tip jar. That's what I see when I see this bar. And I see tourists at Christmas time, and I taste beers with a hint of lime. I feel lonely 'cause it's not the same. Different faces and different names, all living like pirates out among the stars. That's what I see when I see this bar. Pieces of our past slowly slip away, Time just stands still when I walk in this place, and I see a kid coming into his own, and a man learning to move on, somehow trying to find his way, a dreamer betting on blind faith and chasing that sun and following his heart. And that's what I see. I see this bar. No, not bad, man. Getting better at that shit. Learning how to play and sing at the same fucking time. Quick tune. Oh, it was a little out, but not obnoxiously so. Good to go. Move it out. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? What the hell is on Joey's head? This is where I grew up. I think the present owner fixed it up. Never knew we ever went without. The second floor was hard for sneaking out. And this is where I went to school. Most of the time I'd better things to do. Criminal record says I've broken twice. I have done half a dozen times. I wonder if it's too late. Should I go back and try to graduate? Life's better now than it was back then. If I was them, I wouldn't let me in. Oh God, every memory of walking out the back door. I had the photo album spread out on my bedroom floor. Hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Every memory of walking out the front door. I found the photo of the friend that I was looking. Hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. Enough guitar for the moment. I will definitely play more. But let me chillax for a moment. Ow. Ow. Yeah, once again, it's my video diary. And this will actually be a good example of the stuff I was worried about. That I was worried about because I gave for the Get Lit event. It's going to be 2 authors at a time all day on Saturday, and obviously I was assuming I'm not going to make them stand, set them up in chairs, and I was like, oh, I can just set up mic stands for each of them so they can have their hands free. But then I thought about it later, and even looking at this now, the audience out in front of you, this just it's like I don't want to put any object in the way of the authors. These authors have spoke on mics a lot, and if you're at a podium standing, then it makes sense to have a mic stand. But if you're just sitting in a chair, I think I'll just run the mics and just let them hold it. So there's no obstruction of the view because the audience wants to be able to see the author. Um, and that's how they do it at the Coaster Theater every Sunday for the panel discussion. They just lay mics out there and the authors can hold them and they know. And it's only two mics. It'd be easy for me to adjust the volume if I had to on the fly. But yeah, I want it to be. I don't want there to be any barrier between the audience and the authors, and I feel like putting a mic stand in front of them it would look clunky. So yeah, I'll just run the mics. I'm just working this shit through in my head, guys. I know you don't care about it, although nobody's fucking listening. Why am I talking to you? This is private diary stuff. Oh, I definitely need to put all this crap that I've collected on a solid state hard drive for Kristen. Um, so she'll be able to. Oh, wow. Yeah, I just thought about that. The point of my podcast was to record, um, to interview people and talk to them so they can share it with their loved ones and have an enduring, not legacy, but just content. People, generations to come, will be able to see the person that they were related to, their whether it was their mom or their dad or their grandpa or their grandma or a cousin. But yeah, I really hadn't thought about this, but I have, after I'm 60 plus episodes in now, I have created a library and captured moments in time with so many amazing people. Every person I interview, oh gosh, if I get this on I need to keep it safe on a solid state drive, but I will be able to pass this on to Kristen. And when I'm gone, oh, whenever she wants to visit her dad, because I only had the one with my dad. I'm so thankful I got to record it before he passed. But oh, Kristen is gonna have so much um, content to listen to if she wants to. Whenever she wants to visit her dad, it won't just be the same one video. She's gonna have. I'm not gonna stop doing this anytime soon, so she's gonna have hundreds of episodes, if not thousands. To visit her dad when I'm gone. Oh, that makes me so happy. Jesus. So yeah, sometimes technology is good, which we're in the midst of. I don't know, crossroads with it because it's a lot of good stuff, but we're also coming up, especially with all the artificial intelligence discussion. Yeah, we're at a crossroads where we're not sure which way it's going to go. It can be good, it can be also be bad. Depends on how it's used, just like any power. All right, I'm gonna stop recording. Um, but yeah, that was. I'm glad I had that thought. And it's not just Kristen; it's Alex and Haley and Brady and their kids that they're gonna have, and generations. They will be able, instead of just hearing about Pam and Ken and Jason and Gwen and everybody else in their family. Oh God, they get to watch them and hear them talk in their own voice. That is such a fucking gift. All right, before I start crying, I'm going to end this. Oh, see you soon.